Hi, nice to see you again. This is the first of the 0 to 9,999 Depth of Night challenge videos. If you like it, please like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch so you can see the actual live streams of them. These will be the successful videos. Maybe I'll add some of the failures here and there if I feel the need to later on, if I want to show you the unfortunate price of success at times, the mistakes along the way. But yeah, this will be hopefully a very good long series. Hope you enjoy. So this will be the start of the adventure. I spent a long time, probably an hour and a half or so, just getting relics, spending 2.2 million merc plus extra merc as I sold more relics to get more merc to get more relics. But we are starting off with Wylder for our 0 to 9,999 challenge. Here are the relics I decided to stick with. We've got Wylder specific standard attack enhanced with fiery follow-ups when using character skill for the greatsword only. We'll also get more runes. Critical hits will fill up the arc gauge faster and some fire attacks, so trying to get some fire synergy going. We've got partial HP restoration upon post-damage attacks, plus some more ultimate arc gauge charging. We got even more ultimate arc gauge charging, plus if I get damaged, I'll do more damage, and I will greatly fill the arc gauge if I use my ability. For my Deep of Night relics, we've got physical attack up 4. I take more poison, some blood loss resistance, more physical attack up, some madness, also some death blight resistance, so not quite synergistic there, besides plus 4 damages. And you know what? Let's throw in a fire attack power up just to get a good fire weapon the whole time through, plus some extra attack health on attacks. We have already reset our Depth of Night back to level 0. So we're level 0, 1. We're going to find some fun people at the beginning. You always do. I haven't played Wylder in a hot minute, so I'm sure I will be just... I'll be one of those fun people as well. But you know what? Let's also get some outfits. I will go ahead and acquire all of the outfits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 outfits. I can just let it... Oh, it doesn't just like spin over and over again. 1, 2... Wait, does every character just have 6 outfits? Because then I can just get a 6-sided dice and just roll the dice to get all the outfits. I think so. Yeah. Just buy all these outfits real quick. Don't mind me spending all my hard-earned sovereign sigils on this. Oh my gosh, there's more? I'm gonna run out of sigils. Holy moly, I have never burned through this many sigils before in my life. Wow, we had just enough. Okay, let me get a 6-sided dice. We will just do top to bottom, 1 to 6. Roll the dice. Oops. We got a 1. We're going OG Wylder. We're gonna look like a scrub. This should be good. Let's see how quickly we get into an actual match. Are people playing this game still at level 1? And after each match, I will be doing like a post-match debrief and just kind of talking about what I remember went well and what didn't go well. I'm not here to bash other players, so it's mainly going to be focused on how I'm doing or how team did, not specific individual for other people. Got the Dark Drift Knight. Nice. Executor and a Undertaker, so we can get some good damage in. Interesting names. I'm glad I don't have to report someone for their name right away. That's always nice. If I see someone with a really bad name, I will block them from Steam, and then that will gray out their name as their username, I think. Or remove the name in general, so should be okay. Alright, it's adventure time with the music, and adventure time to get into the lands between. I think it's land between. And we're starting off with a DLC right at the bat, which sucks because this has such a great soundtrack. I kind of wish we could listen to it. But oh well. Right. Let's see what we got. Wrong buttons. I was trying to use my special and I completely whipped. Okay, so hook and slash. That's how we use the special. Okay, gotcha. Alright, I'm going to start off by checking out all these boxes. If we can't get something that would be helpful as a early game good passive, like damage negation, not terrible. I didn't pick it up. not terrible, but not good if you also don't pick it up. Alright, let's see if we can do a cool tech here. That was a cool tech. I was supposed to hit the ground and go forward and then slash him. Okay. If we see an enemy that can be parried, we will not two-hand, but for now, two-handing seems just fine. We got a crystal over here we can hit to start activating this big crystal here. We need to break 4 crystals to get into the big boy. So here's number 1. They are in random places every time you start this map. You never know what you'll get. There's also there's no bug down here, so it's a little disappointing. Didn't mean to shoot that guy. Hopefully don't get hit by that. That's what it was. Alright, these guys should be parryable. Whether I can actually parry or not will be the question. I wanted to get my special, but I guess we're not getting that. Okay. Gotta get this parry off. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, his attack patterns are very funky. Come on. Okay. Let's just get him. Ow. Oh, don't... don't use them. What the heck? Alright. Oh, my skill. Left trigger followed with a heavy attack. That's if I'm two-handing. Okay, we're definitely gotta learn here. There's the fire. Okay, this guy. We're gonna do... That's... I'm not two-handing again? I thought it was two-handing. And uppercut. Missed it. Ooh, good special. 170 damage at level 1 is kind of insane, to be honest. Alright, let's do uppercut. He goes flying. Special into a fire slash. Okay. We're getting something, we're getting something. Those are unfortunately terrible for all of us, so I will give none of those to anybody. Yeah, so if it's an enemy that can be like ragdolled, I need a two-hand. If not, we can definitely just keep the shield out and try to get some parries in. Spellcasting enhances dodge, increases damage. We can take it. It's nothing wrong with that. Alright, I want to keep the parry, so we'll go for the shield crash. Okay, damage negation. Once again, shield bash, not the best thing for us. Our ultimate is ready to go, though, and since we have the Undertaker, if we use it, our ultimate also helps our friend. I'm glad I didn't whiff that. Ooh. And there goes my free revive, or damage negation. Okay, that's a lot of attacks. Panic roll, panic roll, panic roll. Panic roll. I'm trying to get a lock on the actual boss here. Hard to spot. Alright, where is our Undertaker, by the way? I feel like we're missing our friend. Okay, we didn't die. We will take that as a win. There's our buddy. What's up, guy? Alright, unfortunately, this guy's blocking the health grace, so we're just gonna move on. Sometimes there's a boss back here we can take out. Most of the time, you can't. Yeah. Most of the time, they're just a little too big. Crystal! That's 2 crystals down. So what I was trying to do in that fight there was figure out how can... Like, I wanted to get the uppercut ability, but I was not remembering if I had my shield out or not, and you can notice sometimes I was parrying on accident, which doesn't help anything. Right, get some heavy R2s in here. And poison, which is not good. Oh my gosh. These little firing guys. This is where it's kind of nice when you have an executor just go into beast mode and take him out really quick. It's a total waste in my opinion because these are so easy, but sometimes you just do it for the speed. I do the Scholar sometimes. I'll just use the ability to get through an annoying fight a little faster, even though we have plenty of time and there's no danger. Yeah. So I'm noticing right now nobody else is pinging the same places I'm pinging, at least in my knowledge that hasn't happened yet. So it's feeling a little bit like I'm having to play like I'm Mr. Pathfinder, which I don't really like. I do like a little bit more cooperation. I like people pinging sites. I like people like investing time to say what they would like to and what they would not like to do. But I'm not really getting that feedback right now. We'll see if we can get it right now. Get down here before we get hit by the blast. Alright, we definitely cannot parry this guy, so we're just going to flame on. R2. Good hit, good hit. Alright, he's aggroed on me, so I'm gonna hang back. This is a hard enemy to find a window to attack. He doesn't stagger easy. Okay, so our Executor, a little green, I'd say. A little on the green side. That's okay. Right now with Wylder, I would say we are the green one, so let's try to get our Undertaker to use their ability. There it is, and that's the Grafted Scion. So yeah, notice as I'm playing, I'm trying my best to read enemy movements and get damage in, and honestly, most of the time, I'll just go for the damage and take the hit. I even get powered up if I take the hit, to be honest. I'm not trying to play perfect, I'm not trying to play the most strategic all the time. Really just trying to have fun. Really just trying to play with my teammates and synergize with them as best I can. Even executors that go off and do their own things get killed by enemies that they shouldn't be fighting. Totally okay, because at the end of the game, or not end of the game, 3 times in the game, we all have to come together anyways and fight. So we will always have a chance to synergize together. Name that giant snake god-devouring beast man. The music's kind of epic here. I like the adventure music. I might pick this all the time for playing this. Heavy R2. I'm gonna hit here. I didn't get hit. I'm gonna hit here. Heavy R2 for the stagger. Oh, and how do we know it, folks? Because I just thought I could. Alright, so right there, I unlocked on the enemy so that I could use my skill to go away from the enemy. Because I just had a feeling it's going to do an attack that I couldn't do anything about anyways. And quick hit a bleed proc. Nope, we missed. But we made the distance and killed him. Fire attack power. Let's go for it. Alright, so at this point in the match, I'm noticing we have 2 crystals down. We only need a couple left to go. Sometimes there's some down below. We also have a flask over here. I like to check up top here and just make sure that there isn't a crystal hiding at the top. Sometimes there is. There could be one right here sometimes. Sometimes there's one just up this lift. If not, we go down to that treasure. So we got nothing up here. Could be one right here. There's one right here. We'll grab this one. Take a quick peek. There can be one over there. I just don't. Oh, we got 3 crystals. Someone got the last one. All right, so we can now go to the center. I'm not going to mark it just yet because I do want our teammates to realize that there's a health flask over here, and even if the enemy is something that you could take out, the final boss, like heals are heals. A lot of times you'll die before you use your heals, so it's better to have a lot of heals and waste them and live a little longer than not at all, in my opinion. Alright, this guy, this mage, has killed me more times than most other enemies in this match. I hate him. That's not great. We're gonna have to get around the Deathrite Bird. Go, 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 go! I'm going up because I don't want to get hit by AoE or something crazy like that. And he did, yeah. It's not great to have bosses that are pretty difficult to fight there. So there's not much else we could have done. We could have gone below when we picked up this flask to fight something down here, but there's a good chance. I just noticed that we were in the final circle before the end just for a bit, and if there was something, maybe we could kill it. If there wasn't, I'd hate to have to die and then come back here and now be level 6 with possibly a less revive for the end. So we'll take the safe route. We can kill some enemies over here if we'd like. Try to get another level or two, but we're gonna be playing it nice and safe. And we hit like a truck already, so not actually that would benefit us trying to fight a random enemy. But it will definitely help us kill these things and not risk our own life. And this guy even has items for us. Oh. That is if we don't die by that attack. I just saw our executor just kind of floating near us. That was really strange. Okay, anything in this camp worth picking up? I'll pick up that dog as well. Red guy. We got thrusting. Nah. Jump attacks. Nah. There we go. Damage on charge attack. That is really handy. If you get that pulled off, you will have a good time all the time. And when I organize my items in my inventory, so you only ever get 6 slots for weapons, not items, weapons. Of course, you have your main one you're holding. I like to put the ones I like do not want to drop on the top. Based off what I have. So right now, much more important to have 12% melee attack power than 9% fire, because I might lose fire at some point. And this chain attack finishers, not very handy. I can ditch that whenever I need to. But I really want to keep this one, and I really want to keep this one for now in the order of left to right in priority. So charge attack, damage negation, very helpful for me right now. Other one, not so much, so it goes to the side. We're going to want to help our friend with the fire guy, since I can make him squirm. And now we have damage negation 24% for a little bit. Light him to fire if we can. Yeah. So I could have just taken my time to fight these little hands and let them fight the big boy on their own, but I know that, like, I have a fire weapon. I can definitely make the big boy squirm. My teammate probably does not, so they would have had a harder time with the big hand, maybe even got knocked down and died, and then we would have been a little bit less health. And if it's hands, you know it's going to be the Centipede Demon. We're going to open up with our ultimate at full power. Let the Undertaker do their attack. There it is. And then I'm going to back up because he's probably going to jump in the air and do an AoE attack. Oh, he did not. Good. Ooh, good stagger. Disgusting. You don't get anything really for killing the... You could get a weapon sometimes, or an item, but no really point in killing the little arm. Or a little centipede that comes off. It's just for fun. Using my skill here to get around the enemy and still hopefully hit them. I'm not quite landing the attack yet, but we'll get there at some point. Alright, I'm gonna clear out because I bet he's gonna do something crazy. Nope. This is a very tame Centipede Demon. All he's doing is stomping. He usually jumps in the air and fires fireballs that are very hard to dodge. But that was very, very clean. Yeah. So now what I like to do is, if we were already up here, we can now clear out the top left part of the map, get the flask, and do some of this stuff. If we were in the bottom map, I would have been down here, most likely. But it really depends on when you get your crystal here. If you get it early, you can definitely knock out some of the top shadowy areas as soon as possible. But if you get it late, like we did, we can now start fresh at the closest one to us, which is this area up here. And then hopefully be able to kill whatever is here, just in case we need that grace for heals later. Ooh, that's close. I get hit there a lot trying to make that jump. Alright, it's dog. We can do dog. I've never fought dog with Wylder in a long time, so I wonder how this will go. I got heavy, cheesy, heavy R2. Missed it. Oh, thought he would jump over. There's a good hit. There's a heavy R2. We're gonna use our ultimate but not hold it down, so we only used up a part of the ultimate. Oh, never mind. I thought that person was our Undertaker. It was the other guy. I couldn't get the riposte there. The dog, the Elder Lion here, and the red dog of Radagon equivalent, they don't like to stay down very long when they get stunned. Most of the time you're playing with other people, and me included, you'll just start swinging them at, like, you'll just not do the riposte. Who cares? They'll die at their own pace anyways. Alright, notice those two items weren't very good, so I picked the perk instead to take 12% less damage here on out. Ooh, look at that music, it's fun. Alright. You're going to wait till he misses, and then do a heavy uppercut. I missed. Heavy uppercut. There it is. I missed again. Heavy upper. Ouch, my face. Heavy uppercut. Oh, I finally would have landed it, and then they died. Ooh, what's this? America's Hammer. We'll give that to our Undertaker. It won't. Actually, it could help with the boss. I'm not sure. There's a move that the Dark Drift Knight will do where he'll go up on his tippy toes, I think, and then he'll do a crazy summon of blades that sometimes can kill you just outright. And if you have a certain weapon, you can stop that from happening. Or if you do enough damage, you can stop it from happening. We probably won't get those weapons with this current lineup of characters, since the weapons are not going to be favored. It'll just be random luck if we get it. But if we do, sometimes some certain skills can also do the same stun power. So maybe her ability will do the same stun power. Alright, we're going to wait for our Undertaker to be... There she is. Wait for Undertaker, use the ability, because now she gets her ability again. And I only used a little bit of my power. Yeah, so far I'm liking this Undertaker, or Wylder. Starting off with like plus, what, 11 strength? Plus 13 strength or something like that is already insane. We're already having a big boost without doing anything. But like that coupled with good teammates and everything. Oh my gosh. Good teammates is making things real easy. Oh, just barely got that off. Okay, these rats are starting to piss me off. Okay. Ouch. Yes. Heavy R2. Get it before I die. What the heck? Sorry, a giant moth flew in front of my face. That scared me. I'm inside. Why is there a giant moth on my face? Alright, so... Oh, we unlocked the top portion. There is a boss down here. I don't have an upgraded weapon, so we're kind of running off of kind of poopy stuff. I might... You know what? I'm going to take this Bloodhound thing. It's a curved great sword, but Might still do the same trick. I'm noticing that our Undertaker didn't actually grab the power to take care of the Knight. Neither did the other person. Okay. It doesn't matter. We are going to fly to the other side, and hopefully they will remember, not remember, but they will get themselves taken care of soon, because this isn't a good level to not know what to do. This is like a puzzle map, and if you don't solve the puzzle of getting the thing at the start of the map there, the crystal, you're going to have a bad time. Where do they go? They're up there, okay. So you gotta think, should I let them continue to be in pain, or should I mark the crystal? If I don't mark it, they'll never get it, and they might die any second. And I need good health for most of this stuff. But not for these little enemies. We could probably take these little enemies on just fine. Alright, we're gonna risk it. We're just gonna assume they can take care of themselves and be healthy and do as much as we can. I've never had a match, though, where people actively didn't know how to go to the crystal and heal themselves. But that's what, like, I marked it, no one else marked it. I'm pretty sure no one's marked a single thing I've marked in this whole game. It feels like I'm playing by myself in some ways because of that, which I don't like. It's not making me feel good. Oh, we don't get fire with this guy. Also, what the heck? Get out of my face. Take a heavy R2. Our teammates almost died because they've got no health. Okay. And I dropped my Wylder sword. Okay, we need to find a greatsword. I didn't know the curved greatsword didn't count. But we do have Bloodhound Finesse, which is... What is this? That I can also do a strong attack to follow up. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Is there a greatsword for sale? Nope. But there is increased damage negation at HP full. We will take that, and that's gonna go up here. You know what? Let's see what they can do. Let's see if these guys can take down one of the worst enemies in the game. Get the heavy R2. Get the heavy R2 for my damage negation. Good. Oh, went right into that. Why is there a bug in my face? That's very annoying, bug. Please die. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna do this light R2 so that our guy can do their power. I wish they waited a second longer. Alright, that was a bit more of a reach than I thought it would be. Ow! Heavy R2, please, for stagger! Yes! Oh, that was a very lucky stagger. Okay. Increase Crowcuts and Brick Blood. I don't mind that one bit. Alright. We're gonna ping here. Do some chance. Get a good look. Bloodhound Finesse. Plus Heavy R2 for follow up. They didn't do what I thought it would do, but that's okay. Alright, R2. Plus Heavy attack. At least the Undertaker knows how to use their ultimate, right? They ought to play. Maybe. Oh, I should have read it that forked greatsword was an actual greatsword. Take a damage boost negation. This is a very, very good one. That will keep me alive. Could have upgraded our weapon right there if we had the power for it. So we could have gone up the tower or down here. I'm gonna go to down here because I'm gonna lure the people to the... no, there's no point at this point. We can take on enemies at the bottom. Take on the The bird. Burp. That's my bird. Okay, okay. I'm playing your game. I see. I see you. Ow. My body hurts. Dark cannon, useless. Alright, so right here, you gotta learn on the fly sometimes. You gotta notice, oh, our teammates don't quite know what they're doing as far as how the map works, so we have to be a little more strategic about what we're doing here. Totally fine. We're gonna fight this Deathrite bird. I just have a feeling like it's gonna go a lot better. Because they'll have full health. They'll be able to be okay. Do you want to wait for them to get down here first, though? But should be good. I can't look up enough to see where they're at. Oh, we got our Undertaker's health is better. So, oh, and it's worse again. I hope they notice, like, oh, I don't see his name anywhere. He can't be above us because the map can't go any higher. Perhaps he's below us. And then they jump down, but... Okay, well, while they're taking their time, I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna level up and heal. Yeah, they're still up. She's over there? What in the world? Why in the world is she over there? Okay, that's probably best we can do. I was hoping to get another great sword. I couldn't quite find it. Although maybe if we're lucky we can get out a smithing stone 2. I just need to find some enemies to kill and then break a statue right there. Oh, we already have our ultimate. Perfect. Okay, crossing fingers. Smithing stone 2, cross your fingers, please. Come on. 1 and a claw mark that increases your attack power. I probably won't be using the buckler for this final fight. Let's go ahead and do that. And just because I'm a cool shield boy. Actually, what shield looks cooler? This shield? This shield looks more of my color scheme. Alright. Not what I was hoping for my first match with the Wylder. But I think I learned quite well how to play it, how I need to play it to do well. So I didn't do well, but I did well, you know? Alright, we already have full relics. We're fighting against Dark Drift, so none of those are going to be helpful. I'll use this. Alright, last chance for a actual greatsword. Fire pot. I will take the fire pot. That's a colossal sword, not quite the same. Smithing stone's not helpful. Damnation low HP is not terrible. That actually could save us in a pinch. I like my current setup though. Okay. Please make the jump, guys. Don't die here. Good. Good. Well done. Ooh, is this gonna be Nox Kin Soldier? That one's pretty challenging at times. Yeah. Get my HP, yeah. Actually, probably backstab her. She's not paying attention. Never mind, just pay attention. Yeah, I'd rather not take damage before the fight here. Well, I can use my warming stone still, but still. But still. Ooh, I do bleed on my weapon, I just realized. That's not bad. I don't mind a little bit of bleed. I thought I was a scholar for a second. I was trying to do a debuff on him. Ow. Get that health right back up. Alright, let's do a small R2. Let the Undertaker do her bit. There it is. We get a bleed proc before the phase change. Oh, we get a stagger before the phase change. Nicely done, guys. Alright, get a heavy R2 there. Go ahead and do a safety heal because we get full damage negation at HP full. I don't know how I missed that, but I did. Alright, he's focused on Asli. That gives us a chance to sneak in behind for some heavy R2s. No, we almost got smacked right there. Back up for the explosion. Gotta remember that explosion. We'll get you every time. Our teammate dead. Okay, I do not get iframes using my little hook shot. Good to know. Second death for the Undertaker. Is she getting rezzed? As she's up, I'm using my special so that she can use her special. She didn't use it. She did it too fast, so we didn't get the bonus there. Bonus stagger. There's a stagger, though. Gotta say, this Wylder kicks butt, man. I see why people like Wylder so much. The jack of all trades. You kind of do whatever you want. Let's do lightning upon dodging. It sounds fun. Oh, it's a double fight and get more souls. Do we think it is bell bearing? Is it fell omen? I bet it's fell omen. He's probably like, these scrubs will not stand 2 seconds against me. I'm coming over. Is it elephant heavy? I'll come back, baby. Okay, not my best play there. I was in his face the entire time. That ended up really hurting me. Can you use your special, please? I'm mashing left trigger there. Thank you.
There is no escape.
Okay, this is where it's nice if the teammate can get away from the boss. That way we can get in and fight the boss, but... Thank you. Yeah, back up. Alright, I'm gonna use my special. Let's use your special. Lets me do a heavy R2 for free. I missed. Do a safety heal, just because we can. Ooh, good hit there. Barely snuck up on me. Great hit. Heavy R2 coming in. Did not stagger. There's a stagger. Alright, another heavy R2 just to get the damage negation. Alright, sorry, Fell Omen, but we were not scrubs today. You can't tell FLCL and Asli that we're scrubs. They don't need perks to win this battle. They also don't get the bonus of having their ultimate restored fully if they use all their flasks, if you don't go to the place too. So there's a couple things you miss out with that. Alright, none of this matters unless we take down the Dark Drift Knight right here, though. Let's do it. Let's grab these for safety, this for safety. Oh, excuse me, burping. Alright. I like to put my most useful stuff. Here's one thing I don't see many people talk about. Maybe it's more of an Elden Ring thing, but if you're going through your items like this and you want to be like, I want the top item, if you actually hold down the D-pad, it will cycle to the top of the list. Like that, see? I have yet to see anybody talk about it before. It's really handy when you have a really important item at the top, especially when you're playing Scholar, when I, for instance, have 8 item slots, typically. So I need that little extra bit just to be able to, extra time to be functional. Heavy R2. I did not have any stamina. So here's the attack where I'm hoping our ally's ability can stop it. Oh, never mind. We just straight up stop it because we're awesome. Ow. This is one of my favorite bosses to fight. He's so cool. It's such a cool fight. I hate this attack, though. I don't know how to dodge it really well. Although, I'm not the one that's being targeted, so this should be just fine. Ah! Just barely missed it. Missed. Whip! Nice! Man, I'm freaking his butt. Watch out for the lightning. Oh. All my friends are dead. And the sky is gray. Oh, I was like 1 second away from using my ultimate. I think I missed. I did. Man, you're not playing Wylder if you're not missing every ultimate, you know? That's just a Wylder thing. You gotta miss your ultimate every once in a while. Alright, Ally's gonna get our teammate. Helpful. Easy with those wind attacks, buddy. Oh, I did it by myself. I can do it by myself. Oh, face shift. You can dodge that attack, that big jump in the air by jumping, but I didn't really see the attack very well, so I just got out of there anyways. You can jump this one too, but he will attack backwards, so you have to be ready for that dodge. This one. Not good. I missed. Alright, who's going for it? He's not going for me! Yay! Although our teammates might be 3-barring right now. I have to do this fight by myself. Oh. I'm on the wall! Oh, I was... Okay, I was on the wrong item. I was on the warming stone. That could have killed me. Oh, I cannot believe I just missed that. Nice try, buddy. I have a B button. I like this heavy R2. My heavy R2, I mean... Ow. Ow, ow, what? Getting stagger locked by these pointies. Alright, yeah, once again, you can jump right here to dodge the end attack there. I'm having a hard time seeing what's going on, unfortunately. Trying to get a stagger off here. There it is, okay. Good job, good job. Alright, I'm gonna heal up. What's it doing? What's it doing? Okay, pretty tame attacks for the most part. Oh, heavy R2, please stagger, yes! Okay, I don't want to deal with the swords, so I'm going to back up. The swords seem to be focused on where he used the ability, not across the whole map, which is nice. Oh, sorry. Undertaker's first down. You can jump this attack. Any big slam like that, you can just jump it. Alright. Look at this! I actually hit with my ability, and the Undertaker can go in there. Hit with her ability. She did it a little early again, though. Ow. Okay, we're just down to soul this. Heal up. Jump that. And I missed. We can jump this. I missed it. Hit him with the character skill. Hiya! I missed. Yes, and that is it. First victory. If you ever play with the character named New Game Plus, my signature when I complete victories is the It's Raining, so please do It's Raining with me if you ever do see me and we play together. That will show me that you watch and you care. Obviously these two don't know who I am, so they're just they're just staring. Okay. That was not bad in the slightest. Here's the map here if you want to see what we did. Flew in here, looks like. We did a nice little loop. At some point, our allies decided they didn't want to hit this, and I guess they just went right for the end. But they did not do bad, too bad. Yeah. Actually, before I get too much into it, we'll do the post-game debrief after I see my rewards. Hundo.